And now, but this, I've never had to survive off of 60K. So all of that money from 2014 to 2015 went into biotech stocks. A lot of like startup biotechs and stuff, but I understood the science. Like I may have got bad grades because I just like didn't do a test or like homework or late at science, but I then invested, and by 2016 I make my first meal.
Wow. By 2016,
By
became a
2016,
millionaire.
I made my first meal. There was some biotechs that went from like 2 to 200, 5 to 50, like insane. One of my biggest, which it wasn't a biotech, but it was OLED. OLED I talked about and preached for years. It went from 20, but it's the thing, it's the tech that makes your Samsung phones bend and all this stuff. And at the time it was really popular. It went from 20 to $200.
Wow.
And you're talking about thousands of dollars in there, right? Like, and so it just rocketed. And so and this is also too Prime Facebook, Prime Apple when they're like super cheap. I still have Apple since 2009,
That's crazy.
Facebook since 2009.
And that's when you first got into investing, correct?
and into investing.
Yeah.
And it was just dumping every extra that I had, I put it all into the market. I never really put money into savings accounts. It all went right into the market.
Smart man.
All into the market, dude. But I had read all those books where I knew savings is not the way to go, So once I make my first meal, I had read this book by Grant Cardone called the 10X Rule. And part of that is you're only 10 multiples away from 1,000 to make a million. But you're also only 10X away from leveling up and being able to do what you take you a year within shorter time, right? So I'm like, how can I level up and make a million faster? Right? Which is what everyone would want to think, right? Like if I make 1,000, how can I make this quicker now?
Of course.
Right? So I start reading and I was like, you know what? Let me try trading. And I try trading. I take a portion of my nest egg and I put 25K in, blow it all within like 2 months.
First account blew it.
First account blew it. It actually almost was 2 accounts that I blew. The second account went all the way down to 5K.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now while we're on the topic of first accounts, did you, when you first started that 25K, did you have any wins
Yes.
before blowing that? Like, did you like go up and then down, or did you just go straight down?
No, it was like this roller coaster thing where like there's days that it made like 10K, days where there was 5K, and that was like the spark for me. Whereas like I remember I had one trade, I didn't even know what I was doing, right?